To be or not has thrown discussions on what the lasting solution to the perennial shortages of petrol should be. In the last quarter of 2017, acute shortages of petrol once again hit the world's most populous black nation as well as the world's sixth hydrocarbon producer, Nigeria. As motorists and commuters grappled with the excruciating experience, officials kept making assurances of enough supply. While that happened, prices surged up, raising the questions about the entire process of getting the refined products to consumers. A summary of that explanation for the scarcity meant that the federal government had become the sole importer of petrol. The marketers in this instance had taken a back seat owing to the cap of pump price, which did not favor the landing cost of products based on the exchange rate of the naira to the dollar. The initial ratio was 70% to 30% in favor of the independents. As admitted severally by even government officials, the landing cost of petrol is well above the regulated pump price of 145 naira to a litre. That position raised salient questions and also streamlines the answers to a few possibilities. First, the federal government is doing the job alone for now, but while that happens, with a 26 naira difference in the landing cost, the deadly cliche subsidy has reappeared in our lexicon. Even the lawmakers are asking, is there a subsidy payment somewhere, somehow? How is the differential taken care of? In the second quarter of 2016, the federal government introduced a price band mechanism based on the low crude oil price. That assumption meant that petrol should go up or down as prices of crude modulates, but no one envisaged an above $60 per barrel rise. 2. With a deregulated market, more players will get involved in bringing in the product. Prices will compete and ultimately hedge, but it does not look like there is a real appetite by government to deregulate the downstream. Thirdly, the refineries should have provided some succor at least for the daily consumption, but the state of those crackers are not in the green zone. So, here is the thing. Exchange rate is not particularly favorable. There is no official appropriation for subsidy. Independents are weary about stepping into the waters owing to the usual back and forth for claims. The federal government is not enthusiastic about deregulating the sector. It also claims the differential in landing costs is not any form of subsidy. Supply is challenged. From a 30% supply role of the NNPC, it has moved to 100%. There's got to be a way out. We either bite the bullet by addressing these issues or continue the seesaw that is currently going on. Olu Phillips, Channels Television News.